Okay, so hi everyone. Today I would like to present about the marketing for lecture by Professor Tokoki Akagi. And for the today's topic is the innovative rural marketing at bottom of pyramid or BOP by the Hindustan Unilever Limited WHO company. So continue. So this is the personal work by Professor. There are three questions here. The first one is like which industrial archetype does the BOP of who company fall into? And the second one is from the improving the company path across in the industry archetype, what should who company product put the emphasis on? And the last question is mention and analyze who with the real cases. So the keyword we should know first is this. The first one we should know about what is who company, and the second one's the meaning about the BOP, and the last one is the RC type. Okay, so move into the Hindustan Unilever Limited or WHO. So what is WHO? This is a quite famous company, and I think it's spread over the world, and especially in Indonesia also have this company, I think. So WHO, Hindustan Unilever Limited, is an Indian consumer goods company headquartered in Mumbai. Uh, of course, India, and it is a subsidiary of Unilever, a British company. Its products include the foods, beverage, cleaning agents, personal care products, water, and water purifiers, and other fast-moving consumer goods. So the whole vision is like to be a leader in sustainable business. So who try to demonstrate about how the whole purpose led the future fit model, drivers in superior performance, delivering consist, competitive and profitable, also the responsible growth. So now we try to know about the meaning of BOP or bottom of pyramid. So what is bottom of pyramid here? So actually this BOP is kind of like the level of, like also called of the base of the pyramid. So it's a term of in economic refers to the poorest two threads of the economic human pyramid, a group of more than 4 billion people living in the object of poverty. So it's kind of like the stage for example, here we see the triangle one. So there are some of level of the type of the customer. The top first one is the top of the pyramid, which is it's more preferred to the rich people, and like middle of the pyramid is kind of like the middle income class consumer. And the last one is the topic that we discussed today is the BOP one, which is for the bottom of pyramid is more than 60% population untapped, and it's easy to approach and very, very low competition. Yeah, this is. Okay, so the next year we try to learn about the what is the archetype. So as I know here in my PowerPoint, I put four type of archetype. So what is the archetype is? So archetype of the brand are the system used to create a brand identity. So this archetype will create an aura or image of a brand that is based down from the one present to the future. So the purpose of the archetype itself is to make a brand reflect its personality of the company in a meeting the consumer needs. So a brand will be successful in the market if it's the characteristic, if is match the needs of the society. I mean the match with the consumer needs itself. So we can see the picture here. There are four: the doorknob, trumpet, funnel, and the goldfish. And each archetype have like how to say the purpose or the image or the characteristic by the goals that they set for the customer. Like I mean to give the image to the society. Yeah. So after we know about the BOP and the archetype, I mean the meaning, so we try to connect with the whole company itself. So the BOP of the whole, but first we can try to learn a bit about the success story of whole. So a whole is success with a low price is for the BOP markets, and who offer the maximum in two size of the 25 pies and 50 pies, and who tend to the success of some company and give too much credits to a few innovations, such as the use of small package. And here who try to respond about the who saw the potential of the market as well as its own vulnerability and respond by launch 50 pies and 1 rupee sachet of its Lux, Clinic Plus, and Sunslick brands. And the last one is who had always view a rural consumer as a low margin inaccessible segment. So if we think about the archetype of who, in my opinion, the best one is, I mean, the match one for who is the door knob. Because of why this pattern most distinctive feature is the high commit despite the low curiosity level, which can be associated with the consumer packaged goods or CPG industry. So the purchase of often instant and impulsive due to the low price and tempting promotion, like hence the customer do not feel the need to learn more about this brand because like yeah, this brand is quite famous and it's easy to understand, I mean like about the identity or the image of the whole itself. So if we try to analyze of who company is, who focus in creating and sustainable living and improving local communities along with providing adequate and timely training to local entrepreneurs and other partners, and recognize the importance of building social infrastructure. So, whole purpose is to make sustainable living commonplace, which is there are three segments. The first one is companies with a purpose loss, and people with a purpose thrive, and brands with a purpose grow. So, yeah, we already learned about the purple one here, brands with a purpose goal. So, if we try to analyze in the Porter's five force analysis, it's throw up for on this next slide. This is so there are 5 points for the five Porter's models. We can learn from this slide about the competitive rivalry, substitute products, trade off the new entrants, bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of customers. So this is that who can set and analyze by this five Porter analysis. So after we know about the purpose of who, there are three part, right? the blue one, the green one, and the purple one. So if we try to make it more detailed, it will be like this. I mean, the explanation. For the blue one here is they have for example, the deliver long-term superior value, serve people anywhere, and use the whole scale for good. And the purple one is try to improve the people's health, confidence, and well-being, and improve the health of the planet, and contribute to a fairer and more socially inclusive world. And for the green one, we'll try to create the capability through the lifelong learning and unlock capacity for the growth and deepen our the whole culture of pioneering. So for the green one here, especially for the who underpin for value, they have 4 points, which is the first one is the integrity and respect, responsibility, and pioneering. So, okay, that's all for my presentation. And yeah, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. So, see you everyone. Bye.